Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the new 3-0 Bumblebee figure from the Transformers Rise of the Beast, which is the latest movie that came out in 2023. And I'm going to talk about this figure with the old one, which is the original one from the Bumblebee movie, and they're gonna compare with them later on. And this is a DLX line, so which means it has a die-cast inner skeleton with the plastic on top, with a couple LED lighter point on the eyes and also on the blaster, which is new. So I'm gonna have a little bit comparison with the original one and see whether they reuse the same components or are they a lot different, which is more realistic, and so on and so forth later on. And then they also have the another Bumblebee from the last night. So basically they're all DLX line and they're all cool in my opinion, and they're all really good. I love their DLX line, so I will be getting pretty much all their DLX figures, apart from some of them like Megatron from the Revenge of the Fallen. I mean, that one looks a bit weird. I mean, I don't like the design of it. It's nothing to do with the 3-0 actually. It's the actual figure design itself from the Michael Bay movie, so I don't like that Megatron design. But I do really want the last night Megatron from the Michael Bay movie. Please, 3-0, if you're watching this, make that version in DLX. I will definitely get that Megatron. So at the moment, and also they have loads of other new figure from that Rise of the Beast line. They got a Primal Optimus, which is the monkey and the gorilla, and also you got the bad guy, and also the Scorch. Yeah, that's the one I call, and also Mirage. I think I will get the Mirage. I haven't seen their photo yet, but I know that they're doing it in the future. So yeah, that's my forward plan for this. Right, anyway, let's talk about this one. So let's take a pause on this, and then you do get a few pair of hands as usual. You got a pair of fists, and you also have relaxed hands, an open hand. You got all these hands as usual, right? So that's the same for every figures pretty much. And then you got the swappable hand. This is the one that comes originally. All right, so this is based on Camaro, and the other original one based on Beetle. And that's the only thing different really. I mean, you can see the Camaro or the racing stripe here on the hands, and you got things like that. And then you can swap this one out completely and put a blaster in, and that's what I have done here. And you also have the actual Bumblebee head sculpt as well, which is have a little antenna that can actually articulate, and you also have a little light on the eye. If I press it, it will lit up here. This one has a red color or blue color, I can't remember. I think that by default is always blue color, like this guy, right? But the you can see that head sculpt is a bit different design from here, and you can see that all the marking is a bit different, but it looks pretty much similar to me as far as I'm aware, apart from the side vent is on the original is a lot bigger than the new one. That's pretty much it really. Also the mouth is a bit different. That's pretty much it. Okay, so and the blaster here on the original looks a lot smaller than the new one. I mean, you can tell that, you can see that the new one is much bigger than the original one here. That's one thing different. And articulation wise is obviously this is 3-0. You shouldn't have any problem with articulation here. It is really impressive. You can have butterfly joint, you can swivel the arm, you have all these pieces that can actually move. The hand can go up and down, and so on and so forth. And the leg can also sideways, you can go sideways, you can go forward, backward. And also the joint here, also look at this, right? If I bring it down, you can see this kneecap will actually move as well. So this is really cool engineering, right? So you can see that. And the feet can also go tilted, forward, backward, and so on and so forth. And plus you got toe articulation as well. At the back, and you can also see that the crouch down position, you can see all the spine will actually reveal itself, which is really nice. You can see it's very nice. And you can also swivel, and you can also tilt, and there's a lot of articulation that you can do. Also this wing, you can actually close it like that, or you can spread them out like that as well, which is even better. And you can also bring it to this like this, make it look like a basically like Bumblebee, you know, like sort of like wing or something like that, and that is really cool. Yeah, so this is basically Camaro door, and you can see all the Camaro design on the here as well. And the head sculpt is different, or is it the same? More or less the same, I would say, to the compared to the original. You can see here, and the original is a bit more dirtier than this one here somehow. And you can see a bit more grease and a bit more, you know, darker and all kind of things here. But this one is a bit different. The antenna is also a bit different here. And original one only have a blue light, but this one has two mode. You got blue light and also red light as well. So let me dim the light. You can see for yourself here. It's really nice. If I in a standard mode, and then when he's on attack mode, then you can turn into red. And also the blaster, all you gotta do press the button here. You can see that it's all lit up. So it's this, right? So that is super cool. I love this. The LED features here on the hand, and that is super awesome. You know, this is how he come down from the plane and then going upside down and shooting like this and stuff like that. And that is super cool features. I wish they do more of these LED light features on their future model, and that would be awesome. And also a little bit light on the Camaro headlight as well. That would be even better. So anyway, so that's that, right? Then you can see the all the detail and sculpting and all this detail on the body is really impressive. Okay, so look at that. It's absolutely impressive here. I have absolutely no complaint with the 3.0 figures, to be honest. You got all the little suspensions and all the little things, and the wheels here as well. You got two wheels at the feet and also on the shoulder, which make more sense, I would say, compared to the original. The original have the two wheel on the top, but on the feet, where is the wheel? Where's the wheel gone? How is the wheel gone disappear? You know, like how is that possible? So on the original, that is a bit weird feeling, you know, like you got the wheel missing. But when you transform back to the car, obviously the wheel popped out magically from somewhere. But in here, you don't seem to have it at all. So yeah, that's one thing that is a bit different. Now, in terms of sculpting and stuff on the head sculpts and body and stuff, they look very similar, but some parts seem to be reused, some parts seem to be totally brand new. For example, the hands are new, the same, right? The shoulder part, as you can see, a bit different here. You got Camaro design, and then you got Beetle design, and then bicep is the same, right? So this bicep is the same thing. All the joints are the same. Obviously the chest and the waist are completely different design. You can see that it's completely remolded and redesigned it completely here, which is very cool. The legs also the same, but you got yellow part, the plastic parts are the one that completely different. And also the story go all the way down, also the same here as well. All the yellow part are different from here. The feet is exactly the same and exact same size as well. You know, they're both exact same, you know, exactly identical. Yeah, so the feet is the same, and you got the little yellow part painted here. You got nothing painted on here. Internal structure on the side here also looks similar until when you turn it to the back, and you can see that it's kind of different. You got all this kind of spring and all the kind of thing exposed here, and here is all sealed up, and that's one thing that hugely different between these two. And obviously there is no red light here, this one does, and you got wheel here and you got no wheel on the original. Apart from that, I mean, they seem to be pretty much similar in terms of structure, but all the surface around it is completely remolded and redesigned it. Even the back skeleton is the same. Both of them look exactly identical. So, you know, yeah. Personally, I like both of them. I mean, to me, you might think that they are the same, but to me, when I look at them, they don't look the same. If you look in detail, of course, they do share similar part in some area, but I do feel that this is still worth picking up. feel like this is completely new figures rather than reuse, same as other guy. So yeah, that's my conclusion that I come up with here. Personally, I think these two figures are awesome. I would like to have all the Bumblebee figures in the future and all the Transformer line for sure. And what I really like is all the little part on the blaster, and also the eye can change different color, which is even better. So I wish they have done this one originally in the first place, to have two different color on the eye, but unfortunately it's only blue color. So yeah, that's my conclusion. I hope that you find this video helpful, and I want to compare with the Optimus as well. So when the Optimus coming this month, I think. And yeah, let's see what they have done with the original one and the new one. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you later. Cheers.